Alright guys, and welcome back to the channel again. Tonight I'm just on a local rock mark tonight, fishing over high tide, targeting some of these winter cod. I'm just on my west coast side tonight, as I say, on my local marks. There was quite a bit of a big southerly blowing this morning, up to 40 odd mile an hour this morning. It swung around to like a west-northwest, and then it's like come back to like a direct west today. Well, this tonight I should say. So hopefully there'll be some cod about. Hopefully no dogfish. The baits I've got tonight is just bluey, some frozen lug, and the bait what I'd say will probably work, I'd say tonight. Fresh peeler, not bad sized crabs either. If I'm going to catch tonight, I'd imagine it will be on the fresh peeler, like, but we'll wait and see. Last winter I had great success on bluey and frozen lug, which I've got. The tides are too small to get fresh bait, so, well, fresh lug worm I should say. And them crab are out of Matt's baits. To be fair, it's very late this to get crab baits in the open sea around my area, like. But we've got it, so hopefully we'll catch with it. I've just put bluey and frozen lug out there. That's my first cast. I think this cast I might put bluey on, and a bit of frozen lug and a fresh crab bait, I think. So I'm just going to put like, well, that's like half a bluey, so I'm just going to put a small fillet of that on. Like so, just that sort of size. Back through. Couple of bits of frozen lug alongside it. Fresh crab. I think I'll put a fresh cock crab alongside it all. It's a lovely tide. It's only my second session out on my local marks and cod so far. The first time I fished low water, and I managed one about £3, or maybe just over £3. It was rough that night, like definitely a bit rougher than what it is tonight. It's well fishable tonight, like well fishable. I cut my crab down in the middle and make like a longer bait, like so. What I'll do is I'll just lie that alongside my bluey and frozen lug. And just cut it up, like so. Cotton's broke. I hate it when you're cottoning enough bait and the bastard fucking cotton snaps midway through the baiting up process. Nightmare, like. I was just on my own tonight. So I'll have to watch myself, usually indecently, on my own, like. Is that cottoned up? A bit of loose cotton. I don't like it when there's loose cotton around, because sometimes you can get caught on your sinker lead, you get a bite, obviously your bait's still attached to the sinker sort of, so the fish can't get hold of it there. There we go guys, that's bluey, fresh peeler, and a bit of frozen lug. Lovely bait, lovely for a codling. On this mark, when I fished it on small tides at high water, I have sometimes had fish from the off. Sometimes like 4 fish, 4 casts, and then nothing. And sometimes maybe mid-tide, or maybe get a sprinkle of fish over mid-tide, and then quite rare you get them top of the tide on this mark. It's very unusual, but hopefully we can catch them. Crap. I'm fishing with bluey and crabs, so there could be a chance of a conger as well. I haven't got any cart. I feel like if I brought a cart, I'd have caught one. You could have caught one of them things. Like, we're after cod now. We're after cod this time of year. That's what we want, cod. Conger a bonus if you catch him. I'm just picking up the shells, nippers and claws, and maybe I might kill these while if the fishing's a bit quiet. There's extra bait. It's a lovely, lovely time. We're fishing probably about maybe 25-30 feet over high water on this market here. There's some of the ground in front of me. What I'm fishing in. Good ground. You had this ground over the northeast coast, like Jesus Christ. Imagine some of the fish that you catch. But I've been saying that though. Along these areas, I've had cod up to 8.5 pounds, so we've had some nice fish over there. I've had some nice fish over the years, anyways. So. They're nice to catch a double local, but they're like dinosaurs, them fins now, man. Odd ones here and there. It's quite a very rare thing now. But it maybe happen one day. So I'm going to get some scram, guys, because I haven't had out to eat since my bait at work today. So I've got myself one of Asda's special festive feast, which has turkey, well, turkey breast, sausage, smoked bacon, gravy mayo, stuffing, what else is this? Beetroot and malted bread. I'll get stuck into that. If there's no fish anyways. Like people who have had sessions like myself, when you take like a lot of packed lunch with you and you can't get into it because the fish are busy, you end up eating for your tea or something when you get out. So I'm going to get my night gear set up. I'm going to get my light and that set up for the night, my Stanley light for the camera, and see how we get on, guys. So I'll catch you in a bit if there's any action. Alright guys, how are we doing? I fished about an hour and a half so far, and the bait's just coming back the same as it is when I'm casting it out. I've only lost one rig so far, which is alright. An hour and a half, it's decent, like losing one set on these marks. I'm just baiting up another trace now. I'm just going to put half a bluey fillet on with some frozen lug. See if I can find the lug. Where the heck's my cotton? Do it with my hands, huh? After the paper. I've just had to put my light on, guys, and I can't find my cotton. Come on, there you are. I can't find that cotton, guys. I'll just have to use this little roll that's in the bucket. Yeah, I haven't had any bites at all. The bait's just been coming back the same as what it has been when I've been chucking it out there. So it's not, it hasn't been very exciting. There's a cracking sea on, but unfortunately no fish yet. But we can only keep going, try our best. No weed as well, which is quite good. Well, not yet anyways, but if there's weed, like, you'd normally catch it by now. You'd catch it in the first, like, sort of the flood time. That's when you'll probably catch the weed on these marks, like. Or start of the flood, I should say. Just baiting up, well, putting another sport bluey fillet alongside this one with the frozen lug. Come on, cod, where ya? I was just thinking before, the last thing I want is hooking into a big eel in these conditions. I mean, I haven't brought my gaff hook with me, so if I hook Jan, like, it'd be no chance you'd be landing it. No way. I wouldn't have thought so anyways. Maybe over high water you might have a chance, because it might wash a bit on the ledges and could run down and get it, I suppose, but it won't be ideal. There we go, guys. Well, 2 half bluey fillets with about 5 frozen lug wrapped around it. Perfect for a cod. Unfortunately, I haven't had out yet, but I can only keep trying. So I'm going to put my head torch back on and keep an eye on the rod just in case. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys, if there's anything else to report. Well, guys, just a little bit of an update. It was a cracking bite as well. It proper pulled rod right round, and as I picked it up, like when you pick a rod up in the stand and you can still feel the fish pulling away, and then when I got in like the position to strike into it, it just dropped loads and loads of slack line, and like I tightened up into it and it just dropped a load of slack line again. So I tightened up into it again and he fud, and then I hit it and there was absolutely nothing there. So I don't know what happened there. Like, obviously it's just picked the bait up and running with it and then dropped it. It slack lined my loads, like, and I mean loads. It was the same as, fairly similar to the one when I fished up at North East a few weeks ago when that slack lined us. It was like that, just heaps of it. It'll be a good fish that like to slack line you that much. This is just where I am at the minute, brighten up. I'm about 15 foot up in the air, and yeah, there's the tide down there. And there's my rod. So yeah, a bit gutted about that. It's the only bite I've had, like, so never mind. It's about an hour before high tide now, so I'll try and sneak another bite out before the session's out, hopefully. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Well, guys, I'm on my way back to the car now. That's 5 hours of my life I won't get back anyways. Cracking sea. Well, I had fresh crab, but I had frozen lug and bluey, but I was doing great on it last year when I couldn't get down for fresh bait or anything like that, so no excuses really. If the fish were there, you'd have caught them, like, but that one bite I got, that pulled rod over, and when I picked rod up it was just mountains and mountains of slack line. Like, could have even been a big bass, I don't know. It was loads of slack line, like absolute loads. And then when I finally like caught up to it, went thump thump, and I struck and there was nothing there. It was weird as out like. But other than that, that was it. 5 hours fishing, 1 bite. I come up the cliff tonight. It's the first time I've come up the cliff since May, and I was absolutely fine, to be fair. Just took my time, took my own pace. Probably took me 10-15 minutes longer because I was stopping for loads of breaks. Not that I was knackered or anything, just so I didn't have a SVT, and got up absolutely fine. Like, I forgot to say as well, I went to the hospital yesterday for my heart scan, and my heart, the structure of my heart's absolutely fine. It's perfectly normal. So it's just like an electrical issue that I'm having. I think the nurse said it's probably just, it's like a blood vessel in your heart, an extra blood vessel that's not meant to be there. And she said they'll try me, the cardiologist, when I see them, will probably try me on more medication, different medication, to see if it'll stop the palpitations completely, or they'll just, if that doesn't work, they'll just give me an ablation, she said. So we'll just have to wait and see. But that was fine tonight, like, a very, very bearable coming up the cliff, like. So, but 5 hours, 1 bite, 0 fish. Blankety blank. But that's fishing. It's been many a times when I've fished that mark and I've had 10 fish, like 6s, 5s, like, and then 2s and 3s. You know, it's just fishing. That's the joys of the West Coast, fishing for cod. It's a lot harder in the East Coast, I tell you. So I don't know when I'll next be out fishing, guys. I've got Waylass all weekend because it's my long weekend off work, so I'm looking after Waylass, spending time at Waylass. So so until next time, guys, I'll catch you again. I'll see you later.